So, this is an interesting one. Do you
That's a
remember?
word for it, yeah.
Do you remember whenever Wizards decided, oh, you know what, a morality clause would be great? Well, this is the perfect example of why they're not great. So, I've never spoken to this guy before today, but I do have somewhat of a relationship with him because he's had artwork done by some artists that I also work with. So, you know what I mean? It's kind of like friend to friend sort of situation. And
Peer to peer.
yeah, well, look, it's one of those ones. I think I'm better off just putting that out there before we jump into it. So, what does he have to say? Fascist wokeness at drive-thru have just closed the Red Room's account. We're out. This is absolutely insane, and that's what happens when pink-haired freaks have a monopoly. If you support, yeah, see, this is why they get into bother because they argue a lot on Twitter, from what I see. But honestly,
Well, they point the finger in the right direction. That's what the first thing they got wrong. They're pointing out the true shadow folk in the background.
yeah, exactly. As I've said before, look into who can you criticize. Once you know who you cannot criticize, you know who controls you, and that's all I've got to say. So why did this happen? What have they done? Now,
What have they done?
that's cool. Miguel, so that's the guy behind the Red Room. There's two of them. It's a man and wife duo. They write together. However, this book they did not write. The guy that's credited for writing this book is called Dick Pounder. You guys will see what this is about. Anyway, so Miguel, yesterday we received a report, the title Men. My team have reviewed this title and just within the first few pages of the book, anyway, look, it's against their standards.
TOS.
Right, okay, sure, okay, so that's one thing. However, this Twitter thread was also brought to our attention. This is not the first time you've acted in a manner towards us. So, he did another book called Sexual Holocaust. I've never read. They sent us a copy of Sexual Holocaust, but I haven't had a chance.
It was amusing. I'll say that.
I haven't looked at it. I don't know. Is it good? What would you say? Well, this one's pretty funny. So anyway, pretty much
they're all funny. Yeah.
yeah. So pretty much this guy, he had the nerve, the absolute nerve,
the audacity,
to complain that drive-thru has taken down their books that they have worked on. Well, to be fair, he didn't write, as I say, he didn't write this one, man. Anyway, so that's so he's engaging in hostile marketing. Well, that's what they call it anyway. And look, so we have decided to close your account effectively, immediately, and we have transferred your remaining account balance 1,300 USD to you. So I think they pay out monthly. So this guy's making they're from Portugal.
Actual bank, yeah.
So that is I would say that's a full-time writer where he lives in the world. I'm sure there are a lot of Americans that's like pennies, but the cost of living and all that, that's actually like solid middle class.
Please,
I would say.
Just one
well, not
peso
solid middle
more.
class, but he's doing well for himself compared to a lot of RPG writers. So, and also I was talking to him, and he says so they sell on drive-thru and they sell on Big Geek Emporium, and he says it's a 10-to-1 essentially. He makes 10 times more money than he does on drive-thru than he does on other websites. So they're pretty much dead in the water. How many followers do they have on Twitter? I know that their YouTube account's only got like 200 followers or whatever. Let's just go on here and check, and then we'll jump into the book. Okay, so they've got 1,000 followers, which is alright, I mean, that's pretty good going. But anyway, let's jump into the book, will we? Let's see what the book is. Why was this book banned? What was it that what was it that got them into trouble? So obviously I've had to redact all the images for obvious reasons. Men, a manly RPG for manly men. People are comparing it to Fatal, and unironically it kind of is.
No. The thing is that Fatal tries to take itself seriously.
Yes, yeah.
Men is basically a tongue-in-cheek game where, as we all know, the far left has no sense of humor, so they failed to get any of the jokes in the fucking book.
So they even put in a disclaimer here. So Men is a work of satire instead of satire. A very serious satire. If you do not like what the satire says, he is going to ram you in your guts with your big ass horns, and then he will ram you in the ass with his big dick, and then kill you and eat you. This is not a disclaimer. This is a fucking death threat. If you cannot take a joke, fuck you. Fuck your mother, fuck your daughter, fuck your puppies, fuck your race, fuck your religion, for your horses, fuck whatever fucking life you voted for last.
So you can kind of get the joke he's leaning into here. Like literally, there are quotes from like Ted Bundy and O.J. Simpson in the middle of the book. All right.
Oh my god,
that
and
so Emperor Barack Obama and Mahmoud Ahmadinejad, the High Wizard of KKK, the Pope, the Dead Tolkien. They're all in here as jokes.
Look, let's get that up actually. So I've blanked a lot of stuff out because
you have to.
Yeah. So Leiter, Dick Pound, Leia Miguel. That's the guy from the Red Room, so it is. So let me just get where's the quotes page? Here we go. No, I won't zoom in. It'll mess with it. So, Praise for Men. I find this work to be very inspirational. Ted Bundy. Yeah. This book helped me solve all my domestic problems. O.J. Simpson.
My favorite is I'm a bear and I enjoyed this book. A bear who enjoyed this book. Like, it's very clearly a joke book. You're not supposed to take this book seriously. But as we all know, the far left has the mental humor stamina of Germans, so they just don't get it. They just like literally the system's called BBB, brains, bronze, and balls. This is basically a humorous book that's supposed to be funny. This is not Fatal. Fatal tries to be serious, and this is a real book.
Fatal is serious. That's the thing. Fatal is 100% serious. The guy behind it really was like, no. This is my masterpiece. This is my magnus opum. You know what I mean?
These guys said it'll be funny if we called our powers boners. Like literally, this is the mindset of this book, and it's honestly fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
It really
what's this one? Lord High Super Dragon Wizard of the Lil KKK times 9,000.
Like,
you know what I mean?
I don't know how these woke-tard idiots didn't understand that this is a joke.
It's because they mock them, though. They mock SJWs in the book, and that's where the thing is. No one's ever got upset. People only get upset about certain things because they speak the truth, and that's what I believe is going on here. So I really feel for the Red Room as a company. I think it's a little shame because apparently their other work is quite good. I've never read any of the Wretched stuff, but I think I'll pick up a few copies and have a look because honestly, it's so sad. How rare it is to get to find someone that does RPG writing as a full-time job is incredibly rare. It's not an industry that can support really most people to do it as a full-time job, and for most people to achieve it's dream job material. I believe it is anyway. Being able to turn your passion into a full-time career is honestly amazing. And I just feel for the guy, if I be honest with you.
Well, the problem is that they have actually a stellar sense of humor to where both male and females could get a kick out of this book. Like on the roll success, one says, fixing a wagon so well becomes a Galaxy-class spaceship, getting a man to lift a toilet seat. There are male and female jokes in here.
No, the best one was, what about the women's stats? Well, women don't really have stats, and they don't really have stat blocks. In fact, they go in the inventory slots of the day where they belong. Oh, I need to find that one. That was hilarious. I honestly, it's great. It's so good. But yeah, no, the whole thing is, it comes with a system. The game does work. It does have its own system to it. It's pretty basic. It pretty much works on a D12 because they say it's the most manly dice, and all other dice in quotations are in fact gay. So.
It's so tongue-in-cheek, man. It's so, this is a game you play when your friends are fucking blitzed on Buckfist.
Yeah, right? This is a party game. This is a silly party game.
It's definitely a party game.
I don't even know if it's a game that you're supposed to really play, if I be honest with you, because, again, it's also silly. It's also over the top. I don't know. I think this is more just a comedy book, if I be honest with you, disguised as an RPG book. That's what I would more lean into it.
I mean, for God's sakes, your powers are called boners, and there are boner levels, and certain boners beat other boners. Now, what's funny is that this is all clearly tongue in cheek, right? There are horrible jokes in there. There's horrible wordings. I get that. It's not for everybody, but it is funny. This is basically an RPG version of Cards Against Humanity.
Yeah, that's actually that would be a great example of it.
If you can play Cards Against Humanity and laugh when, I don't know, Hitler drowns a black baby or some shit, you can enjoy this game. It's all dark tongue-in-cheek humor. And I get that not everyone can play Cards Against Humanity, you know, but this is basically an RPG version of Cards Against Humanity. And what's funny is how this game is like, ooh, super bad, but a game where the goal is to forcibly convert women into lesbians, i.e., thirsty sword lesbians, that's completely okay.
Oh yeah, that's fine. No, Garbo, don't. Yeah, come up with that bigoted behavior, man. What are you talking about? That's
You're such a bigot.
Yeah, exactly. You know, you really need to. You know, do you not realize the year it is? Get with it. That's like you're so like 20. That's like 2012. You know how bigoted the world was in 2012. Do you remember?
Yeah,
like, you know.
Yeah, it was super based.
Yeah, I miss it.
But no, like, but thing is, this guy does not deserve to get dicked on like this, or I guess bonered like this, because the book's just funny. Yeah. And the art's okay. It's
AI art. I had to cut it because you know, there's enough stuff in this book to already get us into enough trouble, and this guy's already
spectacular.
I'll say that come to think of it, I actually do have Steel Water is up on drive-thru, so if I ever was to try and release anything else, I would probably get hit for the same thing that he's getting hit with aggressive marketing. And honestly, I've said about this before, like, and this is the other big thing, is so many people aren't able to actually talk about this because so many people are dependent on drive-thru. They need drive-thrus.
What happens is they're all being cucked by their avenue of. This is the thing that always pisses me off, and I'm sure Chad will agree. Whoever controls the money flow can literally bend people over the fucking barrel. Like, yeah. I just want to. I swear to God, at this point, Neckbeardia, you might as well make your own fucking PDF site, like. Well,
I've got my website, like, you know, I've got my website.
Well, I know, but like, it'll take someone like me or you to make. Okay, here's an RPG compendium website like drive-thru. We're not gonna fuck you. Put your book on there and fuck off. Here's your money. And it seems like the people who control all these avenues of income are A, humorless fucks, B, from the far left, if not left, and C, use it as a weapon to bludgeon people and make them kowtow and bend the knee. And I fucking hate that shit. I really do.
See, I'm not 100% sure if it's the people. I think it could be the people that drive-thru are scared within reason. I think that they just don't want any of the trouble. They don't want any of the backlash, and they'll just bend over instantly, and they won't even have any level of nuance. They won't try to look at it from any point of view other than, oh, these people say it's bad. Okay, yeah, sure, let's just delete that problem and let it go away. You know?
Well, I get that, but the people who are saying this is bad aren't spending money. These people don't have any money. They're poor because they don't have jobs. So fuck them. Just go, okay, thanks for your concern, and then delete.
Anyway,
you say thanks for your concern, and you delete the email and tell them to fuck off because they're not going to spend any money. People don't have money; they can't afford to go to the fucking movie theater, let alone buy an RPG game. These are the same people who who basically try and use Kickstarters and GoFundMe's to buy their own fucking clothes.
Look, let's see this one here. Tweets. Everything in men will be in the Grand Dragon of the Aryans or something nasty you just pulled from your nose. This tweet that defines how many dice they roll for the opposite checks. Actions are initiated by one tweet and opposed by another tweet. He who succeeds the most successful wins. In case of a draw, the dude with the bigger dick wins. The penis actually grows from the body, not
ones you have in your yeah.
He's in the possession of. We do not want you guys to start dragging elephant dicks everywhere. The exception for this rule is dragons always win. Combat is slightly more complicated than described here. So yeah, it's like there's a lot of dick jokes. I don't really know what else to say about it other than there we go. Bronze playing some balls.
Yeah, so this game seems like a outward like explosion of hatred for all this PC bullshit. Like this is what produced this book. The most un-PC book you can make that's still actually funny is this book, because me and you both seen anti-PC books, and they all honestly they sucked. But this one is at least funny.
Yeah,
like, it's actually funny.
Like this one right here, Good Women tweets are described in inventory section. Why on earth did you look for them here? You know, son, sometimes I have my suspicions about you. Alternative idea. Abilities are used by modifier. Anyway, and then under boners, the Lord Jesus Christ gave men dicks so they would have at least one way to shut women up. Matthew 7:69.
So, I don't know if you know this, but we've got a website with lots of models. And whenever I say lots of models, I mean lots of models. We've got models for any setting that you can think of. With humans with biddies, animals that shouldn't have biddies but do have biddies, dwarves and elves with biddies. Look, we've got a lot of smut models. But it doesn't stop there. We really do have models for anything and everything. And to be honest, they look so good. Chef's kiss, so good. But it's not all smut for all you good Christian Minecraft server players. We've got you covered. And we even got the weebs covered too, which is unusual for this channel because we don't like weebs.
The weebs aren't that bad, okay? They're just fun to laugh at.
We also have 5th edition subclasses and adventures, which some of them are free for download, and we sell a physical printed copy of Steel Water as well, and you can request a signed version if that's your thing, where I'll draw a penis on it for you.
If you want us to sign a couple of decks, we'll give you decks, okay, guys? That's what you want.
Anyway, if you enjoy what we do here, go ahead and check out the website. It helps us out so much, and we don't need to worry about our YouTube overlord striking down another one of our channels. Our website is also now available as an app on Android. Also, and the winner of the daily giveaway is this guy! Yay! Woo! Woo!
Look, anyway, in for a chance to win, all you gotta do is like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, automatically entered in.
And to claim the prize, you just send an email to neckbeardiacontact@gmail.com. Let's go back to the video.
So, like, I know it's very anti-feminist when people read this book, but
anyone
it's still
that actually
funny.
thinks that this is serious, so this is the thing, it's all parody, it's all taking the piss. Instead of satire, he's put it in a satyr. You know, if you can't get that, that's fine. Look, this is the thing.
Hold on, this place right here.
Wow.
One does not gain power from sporting a boner. Indeed, a true man is always sporting a boner, unless he sees, like, I don't know, a naked 8-year-old woman with boobs hanging like two flatbreads all the way to the ground, like in a labia, like the ears of Dumbo flipping in the fucking wind. Jesus. So it's just like, if you have even a modicum of a sense of humor, you're gonna get a giggle out of this.
Yeah.
And this is a game best played with friends who are as drunk as you are.
I would agree.
Like, literally, there's all the boner powers. So there's like angry boner, basic boner, addictive boner, inhuman boner, angry boner, animal boner, auto asphyxiation boner, boom boner, cannibalism boner. It's all these different kinds of boner powers. This game should not be taken seriously, and it should be allowed to sell alongside. So here's the thing that leftists won't do. I hate thirsty sword lesbians, but I will not say they cannot make money and sell their game.
Yeah.
This should be this should be put on a web store alongside Thirsty Sword Lesbians, Fatal, my game, Neckbeardia's game, anyone's game. Should be right there with them, because no matter how bad or good it may be, they deserve the ability to sell their shit.
Yeah.
No matter how offensive or unoffensive it may be. We need to have a web store where it has this game next to My Little Pony Island Adventures or some shit.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I think this is I've got really nothing to add on that. I just, the biggest problem that I've got is I don't really like the idea. Like, why should the government have any say in anyone's lives? Why should they be able to dictate anything to what a fully grown adult can do? You know what I mean?
Jesus Christ.
And
I've seen the fucking legal hoops. Like, there's a show called that Clarkson has, Clarkson's Farm.
oh yeah,
The guy goes to dump a fucking load of dirt and needs a permit for it.
yeah,
He
well,
needs a
that's
permit
the UK.
to dump his dirt on his own property and a
That's-
permit to fix his own fence.
That's the UK. That's that. Honestly,
I know, but still, but that's how bad it can get. That's how bad it can get.
Yeah, I my mom had some issue with planning permission. No, you know what? I'll leave that. But planning permission in the UK is ridiculous. That's all I'm going to tell you. It's absolutely insane how much control they have. Imagine for you Americans, when you just complain about homeowners association, you guys have no
HOAs,
idea.
yeah.
That's all I've got to say about that.
But
that's
this is the thing, though. Like,
genocide boner.
Me and you can call something like this thing is gay as shit. But we won't say they're not allowed to sell their thing. All right, go sell your gay ass shit to your gay ass customers. We're not going to stop you from doing it. Fire boner.
Yeah, hold on, I'll go down. There's a
genocide boner. What the fuck?
The Geeping Swamp. No, hold on. I'll show you. There's a bit about the Irish in this, so we'll do that just because. I know. Fine. It gives it. Well,
boner. What the fuck?
Let me just get down to it. I couldn't tell you what page it's on. Monsters. Oh, this is probably where they got really upset. So, butt pirates, dick wolves, crabs, feminazis. Yeah, feminazis are a stat block. No ballsy. Again, let's just take the piss out of soy boys. So it is. Giant women trolls, woman catapult, dragons undead.
Boomistan.
Here we go. Humans, Africans, Latinos, knifers. I can't say that word. Asians, Armenians, almost white. Irish. Okay, we'll do that one. Do you want to read that one, Garbgo?
Here, I gotta scroll down to it. It's page 110. Do you want
110, yeah. And then we'll do the redneck one, so we will.
Okay. Tales about the luck of the Irish are exaggerated. In fact, an Irishman who did not drink himself to death or was shot by Oxfordridian soldiers during yet another hopeless mutiny. Note the Irish are not occupied by anyone, they are just addicted to hopeless mutiny. Can be considered very lucky indeed. Irish are in a state of constant war and carefully pick their battles so as to be unwinnable each time. When no such enemy is present, they start civil wars and make sure their best and brightest die as ingloriously as possible.
I mean, I can't argue with that. If I be honest with you, that's a pretty accurate.
When even this is impossible, they are killed in knife fights against hopelessly and superior foes for the love of women. For the love of women who would happily be theirs without all the blood and the pain. They then make very sad ballads about it and stab you if you do not cry with them.
Yeah. Okay.
Advantage. The Irish are dumb but very persistent. They gain a bonus die whenever they repeat an action that just failed in the exact same manner that originally led to his failure.
Literally my life. So I don't want to. I don't want. Wait. Oh, here we go. Look, we'll do the next. Do you want to do the Viking one as well? I suppose you qualified to do the Viking one. I don't really want to go too much into. Like, you guys are gonna have to buy them. All right.
Rednecks. Fuck me. No. Fuck you. President Bush during his inauguration speech. So rednecks are dumb as fuck, but they start the game with a chainsaw. I mean, standard. Do not ask where they find them or how they power them. Just run away screaming, because that is what you do when you see a redneck with a fucking chainsaw. Rednecks do not have a society per se. They just sit on a porch just like idiots and pick on strangers.
Oh my god.
Sometimes they gang up and go hang with Haitians, fuck bitches, and eat buffaloes. When they are having themselves a party, whole species go extinct, drowning in a sea of barbecue sauce and saturated. As long as a redneck has facial hair, he gains +1 brawn and balls, but -1 brains. A shaved redneck loses his brains and balls, but doesn't get any more brains.
So, look, there's a lot of play on stereotypes. Look, I think they're funny. I don't care. Honestly, if find lightly, this game's for certain people, and you know what? It's a silly game. It's not going to be for a lot of people. There's so many people that.
No.
What
the pacifist far left.
Here.
Shut your mouth up before I fucking break your neck. Only tolerant and pluralist people have the right of free speech. You backwater, subhuman, bumbling, fascist, primitive cunt. Martin Luther King, 1969. So the thing is, he knows who hates him already. Oh, hold on. Let's just read this shit.
Yeah. And then they got Nazis on the next page, so that
pacifists are even more violent than real men are. They burn farms of free animals, throw stones to end wars, and get drunk and riot to promote a brighter future. Their hate is so insanely high that it eclipses anything else. They do not love humanity. They hate everything they think is wrong with it. In truth, there is nothing wrong with humanity except for violent pacifists and Amazonian feminists. Pacifists live in Oxford Ridge, if you can call this life. They are happy to serve their Haitian masters in their quest to make the universe a bright, pink, happy patriarchy. Fuck them.
Advantage: every time a pacifist loses in opposing goals, he gains a point of hate. Disadvantage: every time a pacifist loses in opposing goal, he gains a point of hate. There you go. And then next page has got Nazis. We'll do the Nazis just... it's one of those people who complained. We'll do the Nazis. I love the quote, Adolf Hitler II.
So, hi buddy. Listen, I hope you're not mad, but ate all the cookies your mama baked for you, finished the hot water in the shower, dropped your magazine in the toilet, and had sex with your wife and uploaded this on YouTube, but you're cool, right? Adolf Hitler II. Clean, orderly, polite, and genocidal, the Nazis want to kill everyone. They all dress the same. They all look the same and talk the same. Nazis resemble a clockwork soldier more than people until they reach the highest ranks of leadership. Then they start resembling clowns.
You can't say the guy's not funny. I don't care. I think that's comic gold.
How do you not laugh at this, man?
That's good. And you know what? I think he's pretty even where he's going. You know what I mean? Like he's,
it's all meta humor.
Yeah,
Nobody
exactly.
knows where the Nazis live. Most people do not even know if any exist on Hatia. But come on, you seriously think we would publish a game like this without Nazis in it? So look out someday. If not today, then in the next published product, they will come. This is all literally meta humor. And how can you not like this? Like even most people who have a the most like blue-pilled feminists can find something to laugh at in this fucking thing, just for the fact that it makes fun of everybody.
But that's the thing; it makes fun of them, and they can't have that.
Hold on, it says women. It says women of note. LOL. Just kidding. There are none. Moving on.
Wait, where's that? Let me see.
It's on page 119.
Oh my god, that's
my
that's great.
God,
that's absolutely great. So look, I would like the thing is, I think the thing is the guy that. It's under a pseudonym, so I don't know who actually wrote it. It's under Dick Pind, but Guy Miguel, he's the one, and his wife are the ones getting into all the bother about it. And as I say, their company is going from it's pretty much it's been divided by 10 how much money they make. Now, who knows? Maybe next month, people will follow them all over to Big Geek Emporium. Who knows? The biggest problem is Big Geek Emporium is kind of like. They will put up stuff all over the place. They will let anyone, well, not let anyone, but they'll let spicy stuff up. So therefore, that scares away a lot of the big publishers. And without a lot of the big publishers, then what are you gonna do? You know what I mean? It kind of gets a bit. It's hard. So they're like off doing their own thing now, and I hope it works out for them. But I don't know, if I'll be honest with you. So that's why I thought, like, we'll do this video. We might do sexual holocaust. Honestly,
no, no. Look at me. You do not want to do that book on your YouTube channel. I read it all. You don't want to put it on there, my friend.
Okay, well, look, then look, if you guys want to check it out, I'll get the links to this one down below, to Big Geek Emporium, and hopefully you guys can check it out. Also, it's only the PDF at the minute. Miguel did say to me that they are going to be up for sale, like a physical printed version. Next week or the week after, I'm not sure. I think they're going through like the, what do you call it? You know, like the printing process. You know, like the proofreading and all that type of stuff, and getting it set up with machines and all that jazz. So like, hopefully it works out for them. I don't know. I feel bad for them. That's all I can say. And honestly, it's a fun book. I don't know if anyone will actually ever play this game, if I be honest with you. But I think I'll pick up a copy of it, like a physical printed version of it, when that comes out, just because. I don't know. I think it's a funny book. You know what I mean? I think it is,
and the book is funny. It's all tongue-in-cheek meta humor. It makes fun of men and women. You know, I mean, I don't understand why people are being so getting their dicks in a twist over it, or their labia in a twist.
It's people on Twitter. But
the thing is, the main problem is you can get mad at it, but the fact they're not allowing them to sell it is the fucked up part here.
Yeah,
that's the issue. I mean. I get that, like, I think it's funny. Okay, then don't buy it, dumb bitch. Like, and I'm not gonna make you buy it, but they should not be allowed, or sorry, they should not be. Yeah, so they shouldn't be blocked from selling their product. That's what. So is Big Geek Emporium like selling their PDF?
Yeah, I believe it's selling their PDF. I haven't checked it out. Well, hold on, I'll get it up here. Let me just check. I'll get it up on screen. 1 second.
Now they're not going to like block him or bend the knee, are they? Because I'm so tired of seeing that shit.
I don't think so. I don't think they will, because like they have Avengers thingy on it, so they do. They've got remember that one I was showing you.
I mean, is it so hard for a company to say, "Hey, and tell them fuck off"? Like, because
I don't really want to show the cover because like it's got women on it.
Okay, so yeah, so that's fine. She's covered up. It's fine.
I know, but I got hit before once with a thumbnail that was too scantily clad. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's $15 for the PDF. I don't know how much the physical book is, But look, again, like, the thing is, we talked about this before, like, people really need to put their money where their mouth is when it comes to this sort of stuff. If this isn't your thing, I wouldn't, like, say, I personally, I think I'm going to pick it up just because, again, the guy's like a friend of a friend. I think it's a funny book, and it's just a bit of an oddity more than anything. I don't think I'll ever actually play the game, but I think it's funny, at the very least. But like, like if something you guys are interested in, I don't know. I hope it all turns out well for him. Is there anything else we should talk about? Anything we should bring up before we pack up?
I mean, I hope this new website they're on doesn't pull a fucking soy boy bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I'm so sorry. We'll take your product off where it kills. Fuck off. Just let them sell the shit.
Yeah,
it gets so tiresome seeing this shit.
it is.
Like,
it's all the time.
Like, it is all the time, and getting to the point where I'm like, I should make a website. I should just make a website, do it myself. Because right now, like, I got shit for the books. I got shit for the audiobook. I got shit for the Asian voice. So like, I mean, it's like I don't give a shit. You're not my fan base. Fuck off. I don't care what you think. Susan from Toronto, Canada. Fuck off. I don't care what you think.
Yeah, that's really what it comes down to. The people that are complaining, like, it would be one thing. Okay, see, that's the thing. I think if they make books, that the people that they make books, like, see, that's the thing. I believe what's worked for me with YouTube is we don't always do tabletop stuff, but we do stuff that me and Megan and you enjoy. And I think by doing that sort of stuff, you're going to attract people that are similar interests, they've got the same sort of ideas, similar mindset to a lot of things. So you're going to eventually cultivate an audience of people similar to you in a lot of regards, And I would say, what's the difference between that and RPG writers? Is there any difference?
No, there really isn't. I mean, we're all creating something of some degree. And sometimes the best thing that can happen is, hey, I can make money off the thing I'm creating. But the thing we shouldn't do, I don't care if the product is pandering towards the far left or the far right. You don't tell someone they can't sell their shit.
Yeah, pretty much. All
right.
That's that.
Keep your mouth off their dick. Give them the money they make and shut the fuck up. That's what you gotta do. Don't say anything. You don't suck dick. Don't suck anus. Give them their money. Shut the fuck up. That's all you gotta do. Do your job.
Well, the biggest, like, what I love the most about it is the reason why that they're really banned is because they said about it. They said what it was that they because they had the dare to speak out. They said this Twitter thread was brought to our attention, and this is not the first time you've acted in a manner towards us, and your behavior goes against our publisher's conduct.
Towards us. Who gives a fuck? You are a platform to sell stuff. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. Let folks sell stuff. Give them their money. Shut the fuck up. No one cares about your fucking opinion. DRRPG. Shut the fuck up. Stop sucking dick. Get your lips off the anus. Shut the fuck up. Give them money. Shut the fuck up. That's all you gotta do. That's your one job. Shut the fuck up. Sell stuff. Give money.
And the biggest problem is they really do have a monopoly. That's my biggest issue with it all. There's no...
Not for long.
Well,
not for long.
Hopefully we get another one. But
the thing is, they're sucking so much dick they're gonna choke on it and die. All right, and I cannot wait till they do.
But will people even remember this in a week's time? Like, whenever people are like, what happens whenever there's a lot of RPG writers that only publish to Drive-Thru, and you can't get their stuff anywhere else? What are you gonna do? You want to still get their stuff.
You do what the leftists do. You go, okay, bud. Here's the deal. These guys are fucking assholes. Still over here. Yeah. And you say, and they'll go, but why? You go, look what they're doing. Fuck these people. Sell your shit over there. You do what the leftists do. You go on and you start subverting expectations or like subverting markets. Hey, Drive-Thru are a bunch of fucking dickheads. That guy, he's not a dickhead. Sell your shit over there.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think it's sad. It's a really bad. Like, see how far we've got and how bad it's become. It's like, oh my god, what's going on? What I love the most is, though, I absolutely love that they can't even talk about it. So they had a product, they put it up, and it got taken down. And because they said that it was taken down on Twitter, so they just have to sweep it under the rug.
Yeah, they
they're the
removed
body.
their entire profile. Like they
Yeah.
removed everything, and
How
that
dare you
shows
speak
they
out
know
against
they're
us?
wrong.
Yeah.
How dare you speak for yourself, peasant? But I control your money source. That's why you tell these guys, "Fuck you," and you start pumping up.
Yeah.
You find this pariahs of RPGs. And you go, "Hey, let's all go over here," and you just mass videos, mass signal boosts of that shit, and you just slowly start stomping that turd down the drain.
I hope. I don't know. I hope. But like that's there's nowhere anywhere else. There's not much else to this story. It's just kind of a sad state of affairs. Hopefully it works out for the Ledgum. That's all I can really say about it. Check out their book if you think it's funny. I think it's funny. I'm definitely going to pick
It
up
is funny.
I'm going to definitely pick up the physical copy, so I will whenever that's up.
Like,
on
just
Lulu.
like I could take this book to a comedy club and just read this fucking thing, and people
Yeah.
get laughs out of it.
Yeah,
honestly.
it is good. Like but anyway, look, I hope you guys. Well, wouldn't say I hope you guys enjoyed this one, but it was worth talking about, and I would feel bad if we didn't do a video bringing it up. You know what I mean? It's not really a subject that I want to talk about. It's more just if I didn't talk about it, I'd be annoyed with myself if I didn't bring it up, because honestly, a lot of people treat drive-through as if like the God's gift, but
It's not.
they're far from
It drive-through is simply the thing that got popular and is currently holding sway. It's not forever. No company, no website is forever. There are websites being used to visit back in the early 2000s that are fucking gone. MySpace, yeah.
Bebo, well, more Bebo.
There is no fucking juggernaut. There never will be. All you gotta do is go, you know what? I'm going somewhere else. And you start slowly building people towards that other location. That's all you gotta do. But that's neither here nor there.
Yeah. Anyway, look, hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you next time.
All those moments